piriformis syndrome? Well, here's how you can try to fix it. I'm Dr. Norris Goldberg, and I'm the owner of Koru Chiropractic Corrective Care, and I want to help you fix piriformis syndrome if that's what you actually have going on. Of course, getting an assessment done can really help you clarify this, because there are a lot of other causes to sciatic-like symptoms which are caused by piriformis syndrome. So what you need for today to do a couple stretches to help with this is like a nice rubber band, or even a belt would work, and then a yoga block. And then we're gonna show you 2 stretches that will help release that piriformis muscle and some of the glute muscles as well. So a lot of you have had me stretch this muscle in the office, but you can do it at home. If you just take a band or even a belt and put it around your foot here, and then lie on your belly with that hand reaching back. And what you wanna do is just squeeze. If I'm stretching my right side, I wanna squeeze my left glute, because that's what keeps my hip into the floor. I don't wanna stretch this muscle and have my hips come off the floor. So first and foremost is the hip stays nice on the floor, my knees stay together, and then I just use my arm to pull that out to the side, and I feel a really nice stretch right from my edge of my tailbone here right over to the side of my hip. And that's your piriformis muscle. It's a very small little muscle, but it can cause a lot of problems if it gets really tight. So stretch, and I usually go for about 10 seconds. And then what's really nice, especially if you have an elastic, is I'll push my foot back towards my other knee for about 3 seconds, and then I relax and I bring it out. Oop, again, keep that left glute nice and tight. And now I let my hip relax, and I can go further and further. And again, then I squeeze in, and then I relax, and it just starts getting more and more relaxed on the side that I'm stretching. If you need help, you can have a partner actually hold your hip down and then push that other arm back, or other leg back and forth. So one of the stretches that I've been taught and even been seen and taught in yoga classes is to do a figure 4 stretch, where you cross over your shin over your knee, and then you reach through and grab your ankle, or sorry, your back of your thigh here. And while this is good for stretching my glute muscle here on the bent leg, the problem that I don't like is, look at my spine, I'm all rounded, and if I try to put my head down, then my hips come up, and maybe that's just because I'm stiff, and some people can do this easily, but for most of my patients, I don't think they can do this properly either. So I'm gonna show you how to do this properly for your spine and also get the maximum glute stretch. So take the yoga block that I just told you about, put it under your foot here, and then cross over your knee, and now you don't have to hold the leg up. I have my back and neck totally relaxed, my hips are flat on the floor, and I can just focus on pushing this knee towards the wall, and I'm getting a nice deep twist and stretch through my hip joint, and that's gonna feel awesome for a nice achy hip.